What's up, guys? Your girl Tay back with another video. Today we are talking about Nay's interview. And let me tell y'all, first thing first, why I enjoy her interview so much is how she accepted her change. She accepted the growth. She accepted the new her without, it's like she also realized it was the older her, She realized it was a time when she was crazy. She didn't just let that slide by. I appreciate that. Like, the first thing about growth is admitting that there was an old you, that was crazy or whatever. So that already told me the interview was going to be good. Like, her recognizing that, that's a big deal because, self-growth. The interview was good. The interviewer, I like how she spoke on questions, but she didn't try to push. You know how it's the interviewers that really try to push and, flip questions. The interviewer did her thing. I don't even know where to start. This interview was really good. I'm gonna work back. I'm gonna just be all over the place. Okay, so there's several ways I feel like I relate to Nay. One being like, like she said, her realizing it was time for her to move on. With her and Lucci, was off in our relationship. I had a relationship like that too, where it was off and on. And eventually, like, you yourself, for like the sake of your mental, you're gonna be like, okay, I'm done. And, stop being a part of it. So, one, I like that. But also, it's not like she put Lucci down. Like she said, it's all love there. Like, that's me with my exes. Like, I don't hate any of my exes, because one way or another, without you realizing, you helped me grow to become the person I am today. And you've also helped me realize, like, what I want and need in a relationship. So, shout out to all my exes. That's me from the jump. Nay was very, like, I feel like she was very open. Even when it came to her parents, I will admit, Nay is one where it's like, who her parents is, but at the same time, she's not under their shadow. She doing her own thing. And, that's dope. Like, that right there, her why I fit in fitness line, what her acting. Like she said, I don't want to be a rapper. That's just for fun. Go ahead and experience different things. But I am really proud of her for, like, having her own spotlight. Like, not staying in her parents' shadows and going out there, doing her thing. Even when she was asked about the Carter brand, she was like, that's something I won't, like, disrespect, or mess up the name, but let me create my own brand. And I, like, understand that, like, sometimes, yes, you have famous parents, but you got to go create, your legend, your draft, what people want to know, remember you as. I like that. She talked about the person I refused to bring up on my channel. She didn't talk about my bad. We didn't talk about it. Like she said, I have no response to that. Like, period. Pooh. Like, let me have that type of energy, I F with it. I feel like everybody else done the talking for her. Like, what else do I have to say about the situation, Everybody done said this, that. What else does she have to say? Like, I really F with that part of her. Then, we got into the Armon and Nay relationship. One thing they both will make so clear is, like, we were friends first. Like, Nay was like, we was friends for a while, and then we just one day was like, hold up, I think we like each other. Like, I think it's something there. And I'm like, yeah, we saw that too. I don't know if we saw it before y'all, but she said they had been friends for a while, and I was like, all right, what y'all not telling us? But like, I saw something with them too. It was unexpected, but I saw something. I'm like, bet. What the interviewer say? I just want you to know Armon is an upgrade. Period. And hearing, even when she was like, she do got a lot of aunts in the industry, lots of aunts and uncles in the industry. Hearing her say the best advice she got was, just always be you. No matter if you're in a relationship or not, just be you. Unapologetically you. And I think that's why I like Nay too. Like, that's why YouTube fits her so much. Because, she ain't about to sit here and change it up. She gonna be her. You gonna get the real her. She ain't about to switch up because the cameras came on. And I love that to a T about her. Because I like real. Like, if I might not be able to relate to you, but if you just being real, I F with that, Even when it came to asking about kids, her having friends with kids, I like how Nay was like, I'm good, I see them with kids. That is not a sign for me to go get pregnant. Heck, no. And I'm like, yes, Nay, speak to him. Like she said, she's still young, Nowadays, I feel like the 30s is the new 20s. And for real, us in our 20s is like in our teens still, because yeah, we got all the, like, responsibilities, bills, whatever, but we young. Like, I'm not judging anybody that got kids now. No, I'm not saying that. But like she said, I'm still young. I'm trying to have fun and explore, still learn and live. Yeah, I mean, okay, it's easy to say you go get a nanny and stuff, but real life, you don't want kids right now. Like, enjoy your life. Like, it's not her, like she said, I love kids, and it's not her saying I don't want to ever have kids. It's right now, she is 23, you know, in a fresh relationship. Do they think about kids? Oh, of course, that conversation has probably came up. But, you know, are they thinking, let's have kids right now? No. And I think just from Armand's previous relationship, he's going in with that mind, like, I have a daughter, and, you know, like, he loves her. But he knows what happened. He knows that situation. I don't feel like he would put himself back in another situation like that. Armand and they are on some, let's make money together, let's love on one another, let's travel. Kids is the last thing on their mind. I'm not trying, you know, Armand has a daughter, yes. And like they said, they had to clear that up too. She's like, you know, I love kids. Even, you know, a dude with kids. Like, I love kids. I'm like, yeah, I understand that, you know, like. But even me, like, my nephew is like my child, y'all. Like, I love him to death, but I spend every day with him. Nights, long nights, early mornings. I'm like, I don't want kids. Like, I feel like he's my kid now. So when y'all asking, where's your kids at? I don't want any for a while because my nephew is my child. You talked about, like, marriage. Okay, I'm going to, like, combine two things together. It was a point, like, you know, when the interviewer asked, when you get in a relationship, are you looking for long distance? Are you looking for fun? Not long distance, shoot. Are you looking for fun? Are you looking for marriage? And they's like, I'm looking for marriage. That part, I could agree with 100%. Yeah, I know, like, and even when she was like, yeah, Armand thinks future, Armand says we. And that's a different feel. Like, when you have a man that's so mature and it's not just I this, I that, it's we, or let's do this, you know? That right there is sexy to me. Like they said, he's very mature. And, you know, honestly, half of me, part of me feels like that's why she started dating Lucci, was because, like, he was older. He was 31, you know. He had, what, like 4 kids. So you're like, oh, he mature, you know. He probably got his stuff together a little bit because he's older. Then you realize, oh, shoot, maybe I was wrong. And so, boom. Because even she talked about the generation thing. And yes, this younger generation, music, anything, like, it's so, like, even talking to dudes now sometimes. But yeah, I do feel, her, Nate, you know, speaking on what her and Armand got, it's something, like, really special. It's something, like, that should be protected at all costs. Meaning, you know, yes, we all talk marriage, you know, it's all fun and games. But for real, that's on their time. They getting to know each other, they growing together. And I'm just happy with that, you know what I'm saying? They out in Cabo having a great time. What they say, my mom likes him. And I'm like, yeah, I think Toya probably loves him compared to your ex. And I'm sorry, that's like nothing against you, but, like, come on now, you know. Armand's definitely different. And even she said with her dad, you know, he might have not met him, but she's talked about him. They've probably been on the phone, and Armand's probably been around. So, you know, he's probably, like, it's been probably some interaction there. And yeah, like, at the end of the day, and, you know, she's like literally, Nay is a 50-50 child. Like, I mean, mom, like, she's a daddy's girl, but she is just as much as a mama's girl. Like, even when it comes to her look, I'll be like, you look like your daddy, but you look like your mama. Like, you know, it's crazy. But for real, dang, y'all, that's both of my keys. Whatever, they're on the ground now. But yeah, like, for real, I'm just excited for her. She deserves the best. Like she said, I want to act. And I'm like, period, Pooh, like, go for it. Like, don't ever stop that goal or dream, because people like you, Lil Wayne's daughter, like, don't do that, you know. Show them, like, really show them. And I'm really proud of her, because, like, you know, she deserves all of it, you feel me? And still to be able to have a relationship that's so, like, you know, I feel like Armand supports her 100%. You want to go act, he gonna be right there, you know. And it's dope to see. And she the same way, you know. He probably going to it. She probably like, right here for you, you know what I'm saying? So just having that interaction is crazy. Even when she was talking about, you know, her, like, interactions, physical touch, what she say, times, gifts, I'm like, yeah, you know, in a way, you know, you can tell physical touch, like, you know. If you know, you know, you watch Armand and, like, Nay vlogs, and you see it, you know, this dude is gonna constantly kiss her and touch her, and that's what she likes. Like, hey, I'm okay with that. Like, okay, you know, that's why, like, even when it came back to the Lucci thing, you know, like she said, I'm young. Y'all really expected me to, like, you know, stay by him. And I'm like, y'all really did expect her. Mind you, back then she was what, like, 23 still? Yeah, it's like y'all really expect her to like stay down. Like, that don't mean she don't support this dude no more. She has no love. That just means her life has to go on. Like, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta let her live. And that's all I gotta say on that note, y'all. Also, y'all, I do gotta add this. When she doing interviews, she is a mini Wayne, you know. Like she said, I'm like a mini version of my dad. I'm like, yeah, because her interviews, Nay is quick to put you in your place. Nay is quick to be like, answer a question, but not answer a question. Be like, shoot, did she answer? Like, Nay, I've seen some of her dad interviews because, the one she did with Funny Marco, people was like, yo, she's just like her dad. And I was like, oh, I got to go watch his interviews. And I'm like, okay, Nay, I see it's, it's already on you like that. But, yeah, let me know what y'all thought about the interview. And yeah, y'all, until later, deuces.